Moving on to the third game of the June 1992 LSAT, it tells us that we have a hobbyist stocking an aquarium with 3 fish of different types and 2 plants, or 2 species of plants. It then tells us that the only fish under consideration are G, H, J, K, and L. The only plants under consideration are W, X, Y, and Z. All right, so again, we have this hobbyist stocking an aquarium with exactly 3 types of fish and 2 species of plants. Now, our options for our fish, again, are G, H, J, K, and L. Whereas our options for our plant species are W, X, Y, and Z. All right, so turning our attention now to the conditions. The first condition tells us if she selects a G, she can select neither H nor a Y. All right, so if we're selecting G, we know no H and no Y. Contrapositive, if we have Y or we have H, then no G, which basically means G cannot go with H and Y. So notice H and G are both fish. So we want to keep that in mind, that H and G cannot go together. Moving on to the second condition here, it tells us that she cannot select the H unless she selects a K. All right, so if we select an H, we must also have a K present. Contrapositive, if we don't have K, then we don't have H. And you should notice what that means for terms of this game. If we don't have a K, we don't have an H. Well, the only 3 remaining possibilities for our fish in that scenario would be G, J, and L. Moving on to the third condition, she cannot select the J unless she selects a W. So if we have J, we have W, contrapositive. If we do not have a W, we cannot have a J. And our last condition here, condition number 4, if she selects the K, she must select an X. Contrapositive, if we do not have an X, then we do not see K. And that would be the setup for this game. You should notice a large number of conditional statements, so we just want to diagram our rules, write the contrapositive, and go through the questions very aggressively. Hope that was helpful. Now let's turn our attention to the fourth and final game of the June 1992 LSAT.